Welcome to the Seven Crosses series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 16th of March 2011. In the last part we started working on Chemical City here, and this is where I want to focus on in this part because we need some more population in here to make this city viable. But before that I just need to do a little bit of work over in Ollerton, because I think it's time to start setting up my helicopter distribution system for chemicals. And so therefore what I want to do here is we're just going to, where is it, cargo, be nice to get in, say something about, possibly about here. Yep, okay, just put that there. And then what we need is a small warehouse storage. Don't need anything massive. This has got 27, I think 27 tons of chemicals is probably more than enough. So just drop that in there. You just curve it back a little bit like that. And then what we're going to need is a small cargo shed on the end here. That connected? Yep. So we get that there. And we don't need anything. Oops, don't want a taxiway. Don't need anything elaborate for these road connections because they are the because this is the important one here. Then we'll just get the crew. I haven't picked it up, we'll get them to pick it up. You can pick up that. And then once that's built, we can start building this in. And the idea is going to be is that we'll have a helicopter pickup point here. We've got this distribution office here that can bring the chemicals from here into here in the storehouse. And then what we'll be doing is using the helicopters to supply the chemicals here, so that instead of the trucks hauling all the chemicals up from Stilton, we can deliver directly to this warehouse here. What's the chemical? Yeah, 19 tons, which will ensure that we've got a good supply of chemicals into here. And then of course the other area where we want chemicals is up here, because we're going to need chemicals in order to turn the uranium oxide into UF6. Yeah, this is here. Probably just make that a little bit bigger. No, actually, what's your consumption? 0.2. So we don't need that much. Actually, we can probably leave that at 9 tons of chemicals there. And of course, the further extension of having that helicopter port is that when the water and sewage update drops, we will be able to start to move the what you could call it, the chemicals to the various water treatment plants. We're also working on this medium distribution office here, because what we need here is gravel and boards. Okay, so who's out of gravel and boards? Well, you're not. Let's see, are you're not, or is it just the fact that it's just waiting for deliveries? Always get a bit suspicious when nothing assigned. Oh, this is just a tiny construction office. Where are you then? Okay. Oh, you're just out here doing the leveling. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting the deliveries in. So we got that there. So what we can do now is just get over to map's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And what I'd like to do, because of course we got a ship construction yard up here, which eventually I want to bring in online. But of course to do that we're going to need to finish off this area here so we can deliver the necessary resources in, get this done. And to that end, what I want to do is we're going to kind of expand this. We've got these 3 buildings here, and we got the indoor pool, and we got the school and kindergarten here. Not exactly sure why that's. Oh, it's probably because it's still being built. Let me just see. Yep. So obviously we've got a bit of a shortage of prefabs. Okay, it looks like the prefabs are being delivered now into here. We're getting a few prefabs coming in. Looks like they're actually being picked up as fast as they're being unloaded. But I did have a little bit of a problem actually over here with respect to gravel. Looks like we've actually got a gravel delivery in here again, but looks like we've already used it all up. Because of course both the cement and the what we call it here, the cement and the panel pad block here. So we've still got 330 tons there, so we should be okay. Want to check these trains. Okay, you're carrying panels. You're doing nothing. You're moving cements, and you're picking up another load of gravel. So the gravel's coming in. It's just that we probably need an extra train on that route there. But that means what I need to do is just come over here and check how far. So we're slowly building train here. We've got those shortages. It's well, the real shortage is just workforce. I don't think I can get, because of course we're playing on normal speed because I don't want the game to run away from me. I think we've got a little bit of, this is the problem I've got at the moment, is this, I think there's a few too many train sets on this route here. So because we've got plenty of workers, it's just this junction's causing a bit of a problem. I don't know if I can split this anymore to try and improve the flow a little bit. Well, we could probably split this. So we are just operating with train sets, so that can't split that section, but probably split that section a little bit. And we've got a fairly big section along here, so we can split that as well. That might, yeah, that might make it a little bit better. Part of the problem is that I can't, well, I can subdivide that one. I don't think I can. We can see if I can find any more. I should have really made this, split this up a little bit more as well. Don't think I can get anything else there. Yeah, that might make it a little bit more efficient. Could probably put in one going that way, one going that way as well. Okay, don't want to get bogged down with that. We need to do some work over here. And so we should be building this. What I want to do is expand some accommodation down here, because we've got a store here, and we're going to continue with the normal building, the default buildings. I'm kind of, I think these are the ones that, these are vanilla. And what I'd like to do is possibly put, because these can take up roughly 2, so we can put a series of buildings across here. Go 1, 2. We need to leave, get 3 in there, but we've got space. We put a space there for a footpath. We got 4. So we need to make sure these must be in range of the heating plant. Get another one there, and possibly another one there. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 property there, and then I think no, just drop down a bit further so the road's not crowded in. I think we can come through there, get you up to there. We bring you down like that and into there. Hook these up like that. Get that. And then eventually we'll put some footpaths back from here back to there and connect it all in. So I think that will work from that perspective. And what that will do is give us a fairly strong community. In fact, I am going to speed the game up a little bit so that we can start getting a few things in here. Where we need some ambulances. I don't know if I've got a template for ambulances. Let's just go and take a look. Let me just see. We have a template for any ambulances? Nope. So we can just get a template for ambulances. What do we want? Does it make that much difference what type of ambulance we're going to get? We could look something that looks fairly modern, or we could have something that looks pretty old actually. Got something that's stop production. Take a look at that in a minute. That's 100 kilometers an hour, and it's got 1 passenger. Actually, quite like. Actually, what's that one there? That's 90. 1.5 million. I think we'll just buy that one, and we'll tell you to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should churn them out quite quickly. Right, we've got quite a few covered holes in here, but I don't think. Let me just take that, and then we'll just fly up to here, because what we do need to do is no, this is not finished yet, because what this distribution office here is going to supply the food to Chemical Town. The other thing we need to look for is whether we've got any clothes in here yet. Right, we've got some clothes in here. And what are you delivering here? You're just delivering electronics. My instinct is to have a dedicated distribution office here, but at the same time, I think for the moment what we can do is we can tell you to pick up clothes from there and add you in to, where are you, and you can deliver clothes to there. 100%. What we got here, 33%. We also need meat up here, and of course eventually we'll need electronics, so we can start getting the clothes in there. In fact, I think what I will do is plan another distribution office here. We don't need a big one, we can just put a small one in here. Say just put a 4 one in here, just on that corner there. Just do it very quickly with the now and get you. Oh, you're the construction office, not the road one. This is the road crew. We'll get you working on that. And then eventually what we'll do is get a couple of covered holes in here into this distribution office so that we can get a permanent move of clothes to this area. Now, I think in the last video I kind of talked a little bit about bringing this in, and I'm still kind of a bit inclined to do that so that we can bring in more clothes and food, but do wonder a little bit whether this is going to be adequate for the moment. But of course we do need to build in all this area here as well, because we need the heating plant, so we've got a lot of work to do up here at the moment. So it's not going to be something that's going to come together in the short term. Certainly you're going to be, whoops, right, let's just think again. You're workers, so what we actually need here is passengers and not workers. We also need to sort out the power supply, which is coming in here. Right, that's finished, so we should have power here now. Oh no, it says without power supply. Okay, what's going on here? Very suspiciously, like this has not connected, so we're going to remove that. Okay, maybe it does connect that way. Right guys, cancel that. Accept that. Get the helicopter crews on this one. I'm a little bit worried about this because it doesn't make sense why you'd have one right on top of each other. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and what we'll do is we'll just knock it down and rebuild it. That's all we can do. So this is all being built in and put together. We do need a proper power supply down in here, so we might as well work out the power supplies. I think we can just get a power supply in about there for the moment, and we can put another. You're gonna feed the power to all there, and I think what I'd like to do is put a power supply in about there. We can get a small mud road kind of hook around into there, and then we're if you would take off, you've got no need for power this way. So if we let's go for the want to keep this wide just in case there's a reason why we need to build into there. I think what we will do here is you can go underground. Let's get that. You can build that and that, and then what we'll have over here, if I can find it, I can never find these power cables. You can come in to here and here, here, and what that will do is connect up all this area here, and then we can start to put a few things into here. Right, now in theory, it shouldn't take us long to knock out some ambulances. So we get back over to here. We got here. Yeah, I think we've already got them. So we're over to here, the ambulances. And put the ambulances into here. Drop you into there. And this is going to be a fairly big city, so we might as well just try and fill the whole hospital up. We've also got some more snow plows. Now, I do know I need snow plows up here. We've got a technical office here that needs a couple. So, get you into there. Oops. And that should fill this one up. And what that will do is ensure that we've got the necessary coverage here. We are starting to build up a little bit of uranium oxide here. We've got 18 tons. But our very slow production line here is working. And because we got that there, what we got here, we got, I can't remember, what is this? Oh, there's a substation there. I think this can be a slow build. This guy sources without bricks. I don't think I need bricks for here. I'm gonna build you so you can hook into there. Get you running all the way out to somewhere here, and there's no connection. Okay. Now obviously we've got obviously I've messed this up a little bit. That's okay, we can come like that, and then we're just with these guys a slow burn build over here like that, so that we can get that active. Oh, so many things to do now. Generally, I think we're burning through the crops here, but you can see we've got loads and loads of stuff here. This one is now finished, so again we're going to need to come all the way back down to here, and we're going to pick up here again. You there. And we need, I think we need about 4 to start with here. I've got 4 covered holes here. So just pick these up. You can come up to here. What are you actually producing at the moment? Nothing. I don't think I need dumpers. I don't need buses. What I do need is fire engines. Let me just see. Oops. Right, I think. Make sure we haven't got any fire engines. No, we haven't. So get back to here. I'm just gonna buy a blueprint for a fire engine. Not sure why the game is. Slow the game down again. Fire trucks. We got this one here, 80 kilometers an hour, 12. It's going to cost us, the template's going to cost us 3 million, but I think it'd be worth it. So we're just going to buy that. And then we're Where's the fire truck gone? I'm going to build about 5 fire trucks, because we're going to need those fire trucks in over there. Actually, it just occurred to me what we can do is we can set this up, because this only produces one thing, so we can just do that and then come down over to here, deliver here, 100% food. Actually, what's the meat situation in here? And pretty good. 69 tons here. I need a refrigeration truck. I don't think we've really got enough of these, so what we'll do is we'll just buy a refrigeration truck here. Oh, got a queue. What are you exporting? Fuel. Okay. Might need to take a look at that. I'm not sure. Hey, where are you? Oh, you're a hangover from the past, aren't you? Okay, we're just going to get rid of you. Where are you? We're just going to sell you. I don't need you anymore. Yeah, he was a real hangover from the past. So he had no part in, or no place in my... what are you doing? You're just clogging everything up as well, aren't you? Let me just see this. The Como boards, is that still functioning as a an option? Something tells me that, yeah, you shouldn't be trying to export bricks because you've got no bricks to actually export. What you should be doing is picking up boards from here, as long as it's okay. Pick up boards from here, and you can export boards, and that gives a little bit of an income because we've got no workers here. Oh no, that's the wood cutting plant. I think I shut this down, but we put a few workers in here, and we got a few workers there. Yeah, I think I've been just kind of chopping this out. Okay, we'll leave that so that we can export a little bit of boards. Not that we really need to. What else is going on here? Yeah, that's mechanical components. And what we're doing is just exporting the prefabs we're manufacturing locally. Why are you? Where are you? Over here. It's over 50% Stilton pickup. I don't think I need this anymore because we're actually exporting steel, so this is a bit of a waste. So you don't pick up steel. Yep. Because what we're doing now is exporting the steel using where are you? Here. Just want to check, make sure this is set up. Yeah, that's our steel export by train, so we don't actually need a trucks hauling steel all the way down to a knife edge, clogging up that entrance there. So you guys can stop doing that. So that's that bit. So that should slowly reduce this bit here. What are you? Where are you loading this from then? Okay, you're exporting the surplus coal from here. That's okay. That digression apart, we're just going to buy a refrigeration truck. Where are you? Where are you? Refrigeration, there we are. We want something that's pretty big and fast. We'll take by that. Whoops. Your job is to pick up from... Where are you? You can pick up from here. 8%. And you're going to come all the way across the map to here. We've got 2 drop-off points, so, and you're going to wait until unloaded. And the clothes and the food trucks will be delivered by a distribution office, so they will be okay. Just let the game start to run again. And this is going to be the fire station where we'll put 1 fire truck in there. Of course, we're going to need another fire station out this way eventually. You've got 3 drop-off points. That's good. Oh, the other thing I also did off camera is that these chemical plants here, if I show you, I will just look at the default chemical plant. Where is it? The fossil fuels. Look at the chemical plant. This actually needs wood on top of the gravel and everything else. So what we'll be doing is actually cutting the wood here. I've set up a little wood cutting production area here to be able to put this together. And what that means is that instead of hauling wood all the way across the map, we'll be able to use our nice new highway to deliver the wood into this area. So that's looking good. Let's have a quick look at what we can build here. We need to start working on that heating plant. And of course, we're going to need all this connection in here. Looks like the rail track's been laid out to here, so I need to check my rail trains. Construction. So what we're building here now. This guy is really getting carried away, but of course we need to electrify this. This guy he's working his way out this way, and what it means is that what we need to do now is, where is it? Start to lay this section in here so that we can get out to here with the aggregate loading. I think this one here with the coal will be just a single train. I don't think we need to actually hook that to a distribution office. I'm still a little bit worried about where's Ollerton gone. There it is. Well, we are getting a reasonably steady supply into here. So I think the train is getting itself settled down a little bit now. You can see it's almost real time. I think I'm going to regret, because I did have a depot scheduled to be built here. I think I removed it because I didn't think I needed it, but I'm might be starting to regret that now. Let's see what these guys are working on. Yeah, we're delivering prefabs. We've got 2 trains working on the gravel, so we should start to make some progress. Where are you? You're going that way. There you go. You must be making your way back to the depot. Why, I'm not too sure, but yep. Just want to check, make sure that my gravel is holding up. We got plenty of gravel, so why is that not running? Gravel trains going everywhere at the moment. 15 pages of messages with those. Wondering, we got a indoor pool there. Just wondering whether we should really need a pool, another pool down here. Maybe this doesn't need heating, but it does need power. But I think we'll put another pool just there. What's happening to these? It says you're working on these. I think they may need reinforcements. I don't think that this office here is under excessive pressure. You're just on roadworks. So if I put you in here as well, you can provide some support in this area. Right, well, just one ambulance short, but that's no problem. It's going to reduce the workforce down a little bit, because when people do finally move in this area, have a bit of problem. We can now got clothes delivered, and what we should do is get the food in here. We'll get the meat in here, and then that will make us all ready for when people move in. Got power to here, I think. Wait, so has that actually made that connection now? Just check. Yep. So that instruction there was, I was just conning myself. Oh well. That's the way it is. So we need this. Now we're on the 12th of May, so unless we get a really good crack on with respect to getting some heating up here with the workforce, there's not going to be that much point in because I don't think there'll be much chance in getting this place populated before the winter, unless we can get that heating plant running, because we've still got quite a lot to build here. And when we finished the kindergarten, and we got the school here as well, we'll just set the loyalty to about 50% while we're looking at it. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is just give myself a little bit of a health check now, because oops, Colville. I'm down to Colville. I just want to see the state of the criminal justice. Wow. Okay, we're getting a bit of a backlog here. Actually, that's something I've forgotten to build over here. We need secret police, and we need a courthouse. Forgot completely all about that. We put the secret police here. That'd be quite centrally connected. The trouble is we can't. We're gonna have to actually, if we put the secret police next to the courthouse. Actually, my instinct is to put the secret police here, because I don't really want to expand the town much in that direction. So we'll put the secret police headquarters just there. And then we don't need a courthouse. We need an ordinary police station, which we could probably put up here behind the hospital. So we'll put the ordinary police station there. We got that there. Yep, we got completely about that. So we've now got courthouse, secret police. Let's just go and see if my prisons are full up, because we have now got a population of 67,000. Actually, while we're here, so it looks like it is a bit regional at the moment with respect to Colville. We've got 144 in there, 178 in there, and then down in Colville the prisons got. So again, we're going to need to think where we're going to put a prison, and my instinct is still to have more prisons up here and where over here. Because we can keep expanding this area, because we've got a lot of some people without jobs here. So what we could do is put another prison up the back here somewhere. This rate we're going to be calling this Prison City. Needs flat terrain. Prison, just say on this, put it, why is this not flat? Put it out there, because that fit in quite nicely with the heating. And what we'll do is just take a quick, we'll do a quick walk to there. I want to see whether the people from here walk to there. Yep, that's good. So we'll just upgrade the footpath. I think what we'll do is put a footpath across like that, another one just like that, and I think that will work. And then I'm not sure, I think my road crew here still, these have got absolutely nothing to do, so we should be able to, yep, you've already picked up all that, that's good. So you can build in here, and then what we'll do is have another prison here, and what that will do is we'll get even more workers out to here. Not that we need them, but I just like the idea of making this into like a gulag town or prison town, because it just keeps the workforce going there, and that would then reduce the unemployment here. Let's just check the unemployment. I mean, the unemployment generally is quite low, but yeah, we got a little bit of unemployment here. So, and we've also got scope to be able to put more accommodation in here should we need it, because I don't think this area is under stress at all. Now, in fact, I think the loyalty is pretty good in here as well. Yeah, the loyalty is about 80%, and I haven't really shown you this, so you can see at the moment the loyalty is running at 79%, 78% happiness. Health is a bit of an issue. I think it's down to the pollution. What we've got here is we've got 35,000 workers, and what we got here, uneducated workers 37, lower education 5,000. That's good. So, and then if we come to the unemployment level, we got kind of 689 people with no work, and we got 36 due to low education. That means somewhere we've got a crowded school. Now this is where it's going to be a bit difficult to try and find out where that school actually is, because of the sheer size of the map. And I think this is where the new overlays that will come in as part of the next update will make a very big difference. And once that update drops into the beta branch, we will be taking a much closer look at that. So we've got May. Let me just, by now we should have these guys in here. We'll definitely define you as bring food. That means we should now have food into here. Just double check. Yeah, we got food, we got, and of course the refrigerated truck's probably taking forever to get. Yeah, just make sure it's, see where you are. Oops, got to kick him off. That's not a problem. Yeah, a bit of a mistake there. And of course, eventually we will bring electronics into this area, but because we will actually be manufacturing the electronics up here. What we're going to do now is just have another quick run round with the rail connection. What's up with these guys? Mechanism. Do I have helicopters on here? No, I don't. Definitely think we're going to need to get the helicopter crews working on that as well. That connection is going to be very important. So that's ready to go. Let's just get back over to here and check this guy. Yeah, so he's nearly got finished. He's working his way up here. Once this is built, what I'll be doing is the next plan will be to electrify everything through here. Get that done. We've got power to here, but of course we've got no electrification through here at the moment. If we go to our single little, what we call it here, what are you working on? I think he's still quite happily doing his own thing over here. Where are you? Where are you? Nope. Yeah, so he's slowly working his way into here. And of course, once this is all connected in, we can then make some changes here with respect to the what we call it, to the trucks that are currently importing stuff from the outside. No resources yet, probably because the farm here is just for demonstration purposes. Spirituality. I mean, if there's no, well, it doesn't say people can't work here, so that's good. Then if we go all the way back over to Stilton here, and we'll just check these guys. Right, we're down to one. Right, he's working on that bridge. That means that the one that was working out this way has completed this section. So what we need to do now is start work on this little section there. Build this, and what I've done here is I put a kind of temporary back loop here, because what that would do is allow us to come back and build this section in, and then eventually we'll be building Nuclear Town here. We've got this whole great big island to play with. We've got this route here which actually comes out here. In fact, that reminds me, we need to build a small construction office out here. So we're just going to build a very cheap construction office in the middle of nowhere here. The reason I'm building this is that I need to level this out to here, and of course we've got our small little town here which needs to be integrated into the overall scheme of things, and we got these massive bridges to build, because this is going to be our export point for nuclear fuel eventually. If I ever get around to building it, you can see it's a long way out we've got to do. So, and then of course the other thing we need to start thinking about is over here. If I show you, we've got bulk sites in this area, because this is where we're going to have our airport and airport construction, because we got a lot more still a lot more work to do to connect up the 7 crosses. Of course, because we got this road bridge here and the rail coming out here, we're probably going to have some more farms out here to ensure that this place is always going full bore. We still probably could do with some more workforce in here actually. What's the unemployment like in here? It could be down to the fact that we've got so unemployment. Yeah, we've only got a little bit of unemployment. We've got. The problem is where we're going to expand to. We could expand down this way a little bit, but I'm not pretty sure that we're getting close to the limit of. So I don't want the vehicle on the shop. That's 312. We could possibly get a couple more little blocks of flats down here. In fact, we could probably put another block here, but the pickup point for, actually you've got 78 workers here. What route are you on? I think for the moment we're just going to add another bus to that route and see what happens. So we're just add you. Get that going. Got our fire trucks. When in doubt, build covered holes because I always seem to need them. Got 5 of those. Train waiting too long. Where are you? Why are you waiting? Okay, I think we've now got a little bit of a collision here with respect to the track. That is okay. Break this up a little bit. If that is what? Yeah, he's working on this section. Let me just check. I think because we've got, where are you working from? Oh, I think what's happening is that these guys are now gliding because you've got someone coming in from that side. So if I put in a break there, no, we need a break there. Let's remove these. Don't need those. Yeah, the problem is that we've got the train coming in from this end, which is now meeting the train that's coming across here. Here you go. Yep. So he's working towards getting. Is he actually working on this bridge? Yep. So we've now pushed behind the nuclear power plant out that way. And this guy is just about to finish here. So what we're going to need to do is come back over to here. and find this office. He's probably down to one job again, so he's gonna need to come to, where is it? That's getting so big. I think we'll build this, get this built to here. I think we got power to here, haven't we? Yep. And I think I actually connected up. This one's got no power supply. What's up with this? So have I done it again? Is that connected? I don't think that is actually connected. So just remove this. I think that's kind of got built a bit kind of tilted around the corner there. I think this is a 6 megawatt power line. So just get you in there. Okay, we'll put the helicopter cruise on so I don't forget it. Just let the game run. You've got, okay, we've got technical services here with no snow plows. So just get back over to here. I think we've got a couple left here, but that means that what we need to do is add snow plows. We're gonna need, what's that? 6 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get you out. And that will get that out there. Actually, while we're here, get over to here, and we'll put a single fire engine into here. You can provide support for local fire station. I've just realized I'm going over time again, so just to do one thing and then that would be it for this video. Yep, we've got this built now, so I need to get these guys working on that. That's not finished, so I'll get this built. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.